teach you a little bit of lesson about the English language, all right? I want to start with the definition. Paradox. A self-contradictory or false statement. Lightweight? High stability? What is this? Again, let me go into more detail about this paradox. Lighter midsole, we went with euphoric instead of the AP+, lost 30% of the weight. Seamless upper, never crease over the toes again. Straighter last? I'll take that.
I consider myself to be quite the wave rider, so just want to tell you a few features about the new Wave Rider 17 that I enjoy. First of all, they've kind of minimalized the overlays here on the new edition, so it's a lot more forgiving. It can adapt to the movement of the foot quite well, which I enjoy. On the underbelly, it's got these nice flex grooves, so it gives the shoe a nice fluid ride. Just an overall great update to a already fantastic shoe. Next, I would like to point out the paradox. Like the shoe, I'm quite a paradox. One thing, they did a really good job updating the visuals of this shoe. It took the place of the Alchemy. The Alchemy was kind of, not the coolest looking shoe in the world, but they definitely updated this. It's very patriotic. You still get the same great support system. It's not too intense, it's very forgiving, lightweight, maximum support level. Great shoe.
With the Sayonara, being more of a minimalist runner myself, I'll explain to people I like the Sayonara because it's a firmer, faster shoe, very light, and you don't feel it. It's probably one of the least invasive shoes that I've worn, and when I'm not going barefoot, this is definitely going to be my shoe of choice. Mizuno as a brand, I've always just liked the looks. I actually used to run in the Creation for the longest time, and the reason I originally picked it up was because I thought it looked cool. Coming from a track background, used to being in a spike, I like that it's a light, fast, firm shoe, and I like squishy that feels like it's like using up all the energy that I'm putting into the ground. I actually feel like I'm getting really good return on what I'm putting into the ground.
This is my go-to Mizuno shoe. The Wave Inspire has carried me many miles, and I always love Mizuno because it's lightweight and it makes me feel really fast.
What I like really most about Mizuno's product in general is they stand behind what they make. They don't make a lot of changes in their shoes. They don't. They do a lot of crazy colors, and the changes that they do make is very subtle, and you don't see a lot of people changing shoe from year to year with Mizuno. They always tend to get the same shoe every year when it updates, and that's been consistent across the board. And then I like the fact that they've even made some new updates the past year. The Paradox, it's a great shoe, it fits really well, and it's been really successful at our store. And then you also have the Sayonara, which has been a really plus in the lightweight category, because not only is it lightweight, but you can get good mileage on that if you're a really good runner. Last year I had the opportunity to go to the Mizuno Dendoshi project in Atlanta in May of last year, and I'll tell you what, I learned more about Mizuno and the heritage and the belief system that they have, and quite frankly, it's pretty much second to none. I think it's a very cool program, how they bring everybody together and they show people how much research and how much care they put into the products that they make, whether it's shoes or apparel. And it shows when it comes into your store. It always looks good. The apparel is second to none. Quite frankly, I wish we carried more of it. Joanna, if you're listening, come on. And, that's all I got. If you have an opportunity to go to Dendoshi, go. Embrace it. It's worth it. Thanks.
Kristen, I'm the manager at the Coppell location, and I'm here with Lauren talking about Mizuno shoes, which I actually love. So just a little backstory. I actually trained for my first race in the Wave Rider before I worked at RunOn. So very lightweight, great ride. I like that Mizuno has this flexible wave plate in all of their shoes, so when you go to the stability models, it's very flexible stability. You're not getting that hard posting like you do in other traditional running shoes or stability shoes. So I like that aspect. And then the new Paradox. Oh my goodness, I love this shoe. So when we got rid of the Alchemy, we brought in this thing, very straight lasted shoe, gives you great stability. And it's, again, very flexible, so you're not going to feel like you're wearing a really heavy, high stability shoe. And then the updates between the last versions of the shoe going to the newer ones, I like that it's starting to go towards the seamless uppers, which gives it a nice fit, also lightens up the shoe.
If anybody knows anything about high class, it's me. And let me tell you, if you want high class, Mizuno Wave Prophecy, the classiest shoe there is.
This shoe is so light.
Very light.
Mizuno running shoes are light.
It's not too intense. It's very forgiving, lightweight, maximum support level. Great shoe.
And I always love Mizuno because it's lightweight.
What I like about this shoe is that it's very it's very light.
Mizuno shoes, lightweight, period.